Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Boca Juniors, and they face Mallorca.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Vincent Kompany. Hierro. It's with Hierro. Lampard. And on to Charlton. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Ginola! Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Just the clearance that was called for. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Can they forge ahead? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Bobby Charlton. Ginola. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, great defending. Victor Gyökeres. Nico Williams. Couldn't keep it. Nuno Mendes. Williams. Can he find the right pass? But really sticking to the task defensively. Victor Gyökeres. Çalhanoğlu. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Saka. That is that for the first half here.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
So back underway here into the second half. And a fine tackle. In with a chance. Van Basten. Just the challenge that was required. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Virgil van Dijk. Joshua Kimmich. Ginola. Charlton. And he did well to cut it out. Williams. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten. Excellent defending. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What?
Oh, in with a chance! Well, the two sides still locked together, and a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And clears the danger. Vincent Kompany. Ginola, and a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just the referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Terrific read by Frank Lampard to win possession back. Van Basten. Ginola. Lampard with it. Frank Lampard. An effective ball. Chances on. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Gianluca Zambrotta. Çalhanoğlu. And it's with Marco Van Basten. Van Basten. And do they mean business on this occasion? Zambrotta. Plenty of support here. He might yet finish. And the penalty has been given here. Can they? Charlton! In it goes! A well-taken penalty. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Eusebio. Lampard. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Maguire. Çalhanoğlu. Hierro. Now with Toure. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten has it. Son. And he keeps going. Can he get one back? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time is going to be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Edwin van der Sar, Vincent Kompany, Lampard, Incapié, now with Charlton, Çalhanoğlu. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten. And a tidy ball. And he's made headway. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Three goals without reply. Son. And support available. Really vital interception. Van Basten. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? It has to be! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Carlos Alberto. 20 minutes remaining. Shevchenko. Eusebio. Lampard, ball one. Well, sloppy in possession. Incapié. Frank Lampard. Eusebio. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement...
And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And teammates around him. Shevchenko. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Rafinha. Fisted away by Van der Sar. Lampard. Ginola. Van Basten. Owen. Bale. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Van Basten. David Ginola. Charlton! Nicely timed tackle. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And a time for cool heads. Gullit. Rafinha. And it's opening up. Oh, did so well to deny him. And stopping the danger.
Alex O'Neill, please meet your wife at the ticket office. Thank you.
Charlton. Van Basten. Van Basten. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
Come on. Hit it.
Well, fair to say, not one for the archives.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better. That's a poor effort.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Ruud Gullit. Now with Crouch. Michael Owen. Well, moving the ball forward. Is this the moment? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Incapié. It's with Çalhanoğlu. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Bobby Charlton. Well, can they open up the defence here? Still could be dangerous. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Hierro. Company. Lampard with it. Now with Ginola. Didn't fool the keeper. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Zambrotta. Gullit has it. Crouch. Owen with it. Moving into the advanced position. Interception to snuff out the danger. Gullit. Crouch. Owen with it. He has teammates around him. Can he make it count? And turned onto the woodwork. Just the clearance that was called for. And time for the change now. Rafinha. Michael Owen. Owen. De Jong. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
And a substitution in the offing. Touré. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them, but nothing comes of it. They've lost it. And just 5 minutes remaining.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
This could finish it! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Van Basten, moving it forward. A disappointing end to the move. Ferenc Puskás failed to keep hold of it. Van Basten. Ginola! And how about that for a save? Did well to clear it away. Yaya Toure. Lampard. Çalhanoğlu. Van Basten has it. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. They've given it away. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Son. Ronaldo. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten. Gullit. Now with Bale. And support available. Must take the lead here. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Zambrotta. It's with Çalhanoğlu. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Van Basten. Puskás. Ronaldo on the ball. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may face prosecution.
So back underway here into the second half. What can they do from here? But they took care of the situation defensively. Frank Lampard. Zinedine Zidane. Son. Puskás in position. And a tidy ball. And Basten. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Carlos Alberto. And he read it well, intercepting it. Çalhanoğlu. Bobby Charlton. Lampard. Ginola. Now with Puskás. Can he find the right pass? Zidane. On to Son. Puskás. Now with Son. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. 15 minutes left for play. And he's in. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gareth Bale. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And players waiting in the centre. A good and fair challenge. Puskás could reduce the deficit. And that's going to roll all the way through. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Boca Juniors and they take on Corinthians.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Lampard. And on to Ginola. Couldn't hang on to it. Ginola. And on to Zambrotta. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Can he put it away? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Still could be dangerous. Well, threat averted. Eusebio. And he has options available. Ginola. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. Van Basten. Çalhanoğlu. Lampard. It's with Hierro. Well read to win possession back. Gianluca Zambrotta. Now with Touré. Back and forth in terms of possession. Losing possession. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Don't forget, we'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky program.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Son. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten has it. And on to Charlton. Not the best challenge, free kick. Ryan Gravenberch. Son. Ginola. Son. Plenty of support here. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Çalhanoğlu. Frank Lampard. A creative look about this. Son. Ginola. Now with Ginola. And losing possession. 20 minutes remaining. Now this could really lift spirits. And a goal! Not over just yet. Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Van Basten. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And a simple clearance, a good one. Bale. Eusebio. Çalhanoğlu. Eusebio.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Can they fashion something? They need a goal. This could level it. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Boca Juniors, and they take on Juventus.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Çalhanoğlu. It might be. Couldn't grab hold of it. Lampard. Dembele. Ronaldo. Opportunity it is. The crossbar got in the way.
Well, he couldn't strike it much better than that, could he? That was a great effort.
Zambrotta. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Piero Incapié. And he read it well. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten. Juventus recovering possession well. And giving it away. Now, options are plenty. Really good challenge. Socrates, Letsgo. And a goal kick given. Frank Lampard. Yaya Toure. Chalanolu. And on to Ginola. Ginola. Dembele. Ronaldo on the ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. That is that for the first half here. It's a substitution for Juventus. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Mbappe. Ginola. Well, spot on for that challenge. Nice looking pass. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Incapié. Now with Ginola. Piero Incapié. And under pressure, that was it. And the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? Can he put it in? And slot it home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. Vieira. Frimpong. Dembele. Juventus, the old lady. They know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Well, fine use of the ball. And the flag had to go up. It wasn't close. Lampard. Now with Charlton. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Must be! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Ginola. And on to Charlton. Chance here! And it's come off the keeper. In position. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Frimpong. Park Ji-sung. Jeremy Frimpong. And in with a real chance. Must be, and a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't...
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Atletico Nacional, and they take on Boca Juniors.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Holland, Gullit, Ginola. But it's one pass after another. Brilliant save. Ginola, Van Basten. Moving forward effectively. Real chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Snyder. Theo Hernandez. Gullit. Wesley Snyder. Frank Lampard. Now with Charlton. Van Basten. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Lampard. Frank Lampard. Gianluca Zambrotta. Çalhanoğlu. Real chance. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Ivan Cordoba. And on to Ginola. On to Holland. Gullit. Theo Hernandez now. At times they make passing look easy. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Pressure applied, can they make something of it? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Van Basten making a bit of headway. In with a chance. And the ruling is offside here. Gullit. Theo Hernandez. And it's with Eusebio. Holland. Well, moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal. And snuffed out the danger immediately. So half an hour remaining. David Ginola. He's in behind. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Maicon. Dirk Kuyt. Now with Maicon. Now with Snyder. Holland. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Bobby Charlton. Now with Ginola. Possession changing hands. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Wesley Snyder. Ivan Cordoba. Ginola. Gullit has it. An intelligent intervention from Hierro. Well, the electronic board showing what... And he's made headway! And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Chelsea, and they face Boca Juniors.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game.
And in with a real chance. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. A Chelsea corner. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Incapié. Lampard. And on to Charlton. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. This could level it. And he's gone and scored to level it again. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Oh, big chance. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Pedro. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Charlton. David Ginola. And continues his run. Van Basten. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Real chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. So back underway. Dead level. 2-2. Bobby Charlton. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Lampard with it. What can he do with it now? Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Pedro. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Lampard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Promising pass. Opportunity to take the lead. James Tavernier. Chances on. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Fellaini. Günther. And Diaz has it. What can Chelsea do from this position? Bale! Superbly read and executed. Ginola. Ginola. Spot on with that tackle. Luis Diaz. Fellaini. Possession given away, unfortunately. Mane, he's in with a chance. Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. And they're making a change. Frank Lampard. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Fellaini. Marwan Fellaini. Bale. Failed to keep hold of it. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And cleared away by Zambrotta. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Determined defending. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Franck Ribéry. Gareth Bale. Hamsik now. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Socrates! He can't hold on to it. Mopping up defensively. Gareth Bale. And he stopped them in their tracks. This is looking threatening. And let's give credit to the defending. And foul it is then. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And back underway, 1-0 it is. And he read it well defensively. That'll be goalkeeper's ball. Gianluca Zambrotta. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Van Basten might be able to get in behind the defence. Charlton! And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Time for a change then. So back underway here into the second half. Yaya Toure. Chance to do damage. Van Basten. Is this the moment? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, found wanting in the throw-in department there. David Ginola. Lampard. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Diego Forlan. Bale. Forlan. Well, his control let him down badly, and it's going to be a goal kick. And a substitution in the offing. Company. Now with Charlton. Ginola. Perfect challenge. Forlan. Marcos Llorente has it. Nicely cut out. Çalhanoğlu. And he's made headway. Big chance it is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Gianluca Zambrotta. On to Ribéry. And on to Ribéry. Forlan! And there it is! A goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Yaya Toure. Now with Charlton. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Zambrotta. Bobby Charlton. Now, who can he play it to? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is not, and they take on Boca Juniors.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And a simple clearance, a good one. Ginola. And Iniesta takes it forward now. Must take the lead here. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Çalhanoğlu. Incapié. Very effective passing sequence. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Son. Goalkeeper has it. Incapié. Lampard. Ginola. And on to Charlton. Conor McGregor. Son. Milinkovic-Savic. Son. Good technique. Might be a chance here. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Charlton. And on to Touré. Piero Incapié. Touré. Can they find a gap in the defence? Chance to reduce the arrears. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Iniesta. Ginola. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. He has teammates around him. Heung-min Son. He's going forward well here. Iniesta. Now with Ramirez. Chance to finish. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Ginola. Could be. Could reduce the deficit. In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Vincent Kompany. Well read to win possession back. Marquez. Gianluca Zambrotta. Here's McGregor. Zambrotta. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And the attack looks promising. Lampard. And will it be the leveller? Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Now Son. And he has options available. Zambrotta. Magnificent defending. Çalhanoğlu. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Iniesta. Now Son. And on to Zambrotta. Appear to be in two minds. Well, no damage done, and that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Barcelona, and they face Boca Juniors.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Frank Lampard. Ginola. Kimmich. Bale. And it's with Eusebio. De Jong. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Frank Lampard. Bobby Charlton. Ginola. Lampard. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Frankie de Jong. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Çalhanoğlu. Van Basten. Eusebio. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Ibanez. Tajani Reinders. Well read to ease the pressure. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Best. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Ginola. Van Basten. Oh, he's through here. Oh, a superb save. Well, it had a chance, but the crossbar getting in the way.
Well, he's certainly a threat in the air, but he just couldn't keep it down.
And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. David Ginola. Çalhanoğlu. Joshua Kimmich. And it's with Eusebio. Bale. Barcelona ceding possession. Charlton. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. And that is a free-kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, here it is again, and it's a brilliant strike to beat the keeper from there. It's an absolute cracker of a goal.
George Best. Well read to put an end to that attack. 20 minutes remaining. Çalhanoğlu. And Barca unable to keep the ball. David Ginola. Bobby Charlton. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Here it is now, a substitution. Company. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, the danger is still there. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Boca Juniors, and they take on Como.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Touré. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And couldn't keep himself onside. Kimmich. Salah. Nice looking pass. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
1-0 then. Gianluca Zambrotta. Committed challenge. Van Basten. Is it going to be? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Salah. Marquisio. Torres now. Claudio Marquisio. Salah. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Mo Salah. Marquisio. Kimmich. On to Salah. Spot on with that tackle. No real threat, you've got to say. Çalhanoğlu. Van Basten. Campbell. Zambrotta. Ginola. Schweinsteiger. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, magnificent reaction. Oh, superb technique, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, it was a great effort. It takes a lot of skill to control the volley like that. It really is unlucky.
On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Çalhanoğlu. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
There will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Touré. Zambrotta. Bastian Schweinsteiger. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Yaya Touré. Lampard. Now with Ginola. And fed back to the goalkeeper. David Ginola. 30 minutes left for play. Ginola. Mo Salah. Frank Rijkaard now. Gianluca Zambrotta. Schweinsteiger. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ginola. De Gea. Sol Campbell. Gianluca Zambrotta. Rijkaard. Now with Kimmich. Mo Salah. Top-class defending.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. And the keeper with the ball. Touré. And on to Ginola. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Boca Juniors versus Perth Glory.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Chance to do damage. Ginola. An important interception. Bobby Charlton. Van Basten. Gianluca Zambrotta. And support available. Çalhanoğlu. Lampard. Incapié. And can they make one of these passes count? Van Basten. Vieira. Van Basten has it. Patrick Vieira. Patient build-up at the moment. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Van Basten. Van Basten. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Ivan Cordoba. Pressing like that will help the cause. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yaya Toure. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Van Basten, and will it be the leveller? Piero well aware of the threat around him. That is that for the first half here.
Please note, Mr. Moon is in the building.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Gianluca Zambrotta showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Van Basten. And in with a real chance. Chance still on. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Iniesta. Now with Toure. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Bobby Charlton. In Capier. So a half an hour remaining. Iniesta. Ginola. On to Cole. Vieira. Toure. Gianluca Zambrotta. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Iniesta. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Van Basten could get themselves back into it. And Toure in the right position. On to Cole. Ginola could reduce the deficit. And a goal! Fasten your seatbelts. This is not in the bag just yet. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, nicely cut out. And a tidy ball. Opportunity it is. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Piero in Capier. Lampard with it. Bobby Charlton. And it's with Marco van Basten. Nicely timed tackle. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. On the attack in the closing phase. This could square the game. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Ginola. Yaya Toure. Now with Ginola. Çalhanoğlu. And he's broken free. High quality defending. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Johan Cruyff. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Must take the lead here. Oh, he saved it well. Did well to clear it away. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Van Basten. Now with Ginola. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Ronaldo. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And up for grabs off the keeper. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Now cleared away. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Van Basten. And Basten might be a chance here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. David Ginola. Now with Maldini. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Rudhurit. Ronaldo on the ball. So a throw in here. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. David Ginola. Toure. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Rudhurit. Now with Ginola. Company. Incapié. And on to Ginola. Van Basten. Well, they need to get tighter here. Opportunity. Can they keep it out? And it's got to be. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Zinedine Zidane. Cruyff. Lampard. Van Basten has it. An effective challenge. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. David Ginola. And into the last 20 minutes. Can he find the right pass? Could pull one back here. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Charlton. David Ginola. Van Basten has it. Possession given away, unfortunately. Ronaldo. Can he get one back? Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. And the substitution will occur now. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.